Hey everybody, it's Jonah here. I'm with Ayla Scott, the owner, the creative, the head clicketeer behind the legendary Slogar restaurant here in Crested Butte. And we're here talking the power of water and how it started, how it's going, and their vision for Kangen water machines in the restaurant industry. So Ayla, I don't know if you have any certain story you want to share of how it all began, like how you guys found the interest in investing in a Kangen machine, and how that all began.
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, I've always been interested in good water, concerned with good water. Everybody should have availability to it. Mm-hmm. And I watched kind of this documentary on Netflix at one point in time and got into a conversation with a coworker of mine, or employee of mine, mm-hmm. and I have been using a Berkey filter at home for years. And my employee brought me a bottle of the Kangen water, and that was when we did it. We started with and we did the trial thing with like more of an at-home style thing, and I loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so when you guys first decided to invest in a machine, was there any point where you thought it was maybe like too large of an investment, or did you see the value in it from it right away?
Yeah, we immediately saw the value of it. Mm-hmm. Again, I think that people should have access to good water. We live in a place that has a lot of different mineral runoffs that
Mm-hmm. I feel that. And would you say that this place, the Slogar, is like an iconic spot? A lot of people would say here in Crested Butte, like it's been around forever. It's gone through different owners, and once you and Ian took a hold of it, I thought you guys threw a very progressive and creative twist on it, which I think is awesome. Would you say that the Kangen machine has added any sort of value to the experience of
tons.
You guys or even the customers?
Yes, absolutely. And I think that the people that know that we have it, which we do advertise very lightly with it, they'll bring bottles to us and fill up, either for themselves, for their plants at home, or just to wash their face, etc., or for cleaning supplies.
Right.
So it's people have been really overly psyched that we're offering this and using it and utilizing us for it.
Yeah, that's super cool. And so as far as, because I know, you and Ian, you share responsibilities, I'm sure, all the way throughout, but more so would you say that you take care of the front of the house more? And how would you say you guys are utilizing it in the front of the house?
We haven't bought cleaning supplies since our cleaning supplies ran out prior to the purchase of buying the machine.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. We use it for our mop water, we use it for our sanitizing water, we use it to soak dishes, we use it for everything. There's, and it's wonderful, especially in this day and age when cleaning and disinfecting, etc., is so important. It has saved a huge cost to our company, and just it's better stuff. It's not chemical based stuff, so I feel like that we're giving a little bit better cleanliness to our customers and clients, as well as just to our staff.
Totally.
Yeah.
And having that peace of mind, knowing that it's done right and done well, but also done safely.
Sustainable.
Yeah.
And it's sustainable. And in a business sense, it's also saving us so much money, because it's buying, since COVID hit, it's buying the amount of cleaning supplies that people have to, and then we can do this without chemical based products. Was one of my a huge influencer of buying this too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'd love to go talk to Ian too, and kind of hear what he's got going on in the back of the house too, and the experience in the kitchen.
Totally. One of my favorite things is whenever we're dishwashing, because we're making mashed potatoes, we're making cream corns, we're making very starchy based things that cake pans. And for the dishwasher, which I've been a lot this season, to be able to use that acidic water and let it soak, you don't have to use soap anymore, because it breaks it all down.
The power of water.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Having those pans clean really easily, having the different waters to soak our potatoes in, cook our potatoes in, everything like that has been really nice. And just the amount of cleaning products I don't have in my kitchen makes me feel a lot better.
Yep. On surfaces, cooking and cutting surfaces.
Yeah. And
normally
then
would
just
be.
even having to store it in my kitchen, finding a place that's safe for chemicals to be, I don't have to worry about that whatsoever.
Yep, that's awesome.
Huge added bonus as a kitchen manager, watching what people are using and where they're using it. So,
Super true.
yeah.
Cool. And would you say, because I've heard different stories of like chefs using it in their cooking experience, like even like my mom, she says now that she's cooking with Kangen water, like the beans that she's made her whole life, they're like just more flavorful.
Our potatoes are, I'd say, the number one thing that just go through so much of this water because we soak them overnight, and then we refresh the water, get all the starches that water's pulled out, and then fill it with fresh water, boil that again. So, I mean, those are the number one noticeable thing. That the flavor's just on point all the time, and just feels like better potatoes for some reason.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I guess just one final note here, you guys being on the more progressive and creative side of things, what would be a message to restaurateurs who are looking to move in that direction, who are looking to change the way they do things? What value do you think that this machine could add to their restaurant?
Again, first and foremost, you have less chemicals, period. You have less chemicals being used to clean surfaces, etc. You have pure water to do things for you. But if we're not talking about like logistical things, you don't have to find storage space for bleach anymore. You don't have to worry about your front of house staff getting bleach on their uniform anymore, just when they're filling up a bucket. I think that the savings in simple cleaning supplies is a huge advantage, period. Of like, if we're talking like just black and white sort of things,
Yeah, on top of that, then you get amazing product to work with that it's an
literally,
all-in-one
improves
win-win.
what we've done.
Yeah.
It improves the product that we're giving to our clients.
Yeah.
Period. And I think that the biggest message I would say that was an advantage to us once we've been using this was hard piping. Learning to hard pipe your machine, because it allows less intimidation, more use from your staff, etc. And it just has made it a lot easier for us. Yeah.
Cool. I appreciate you guys taking the time.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
yeah, thank you for pushing the envelope of what water can do in a restaurant.
Absolutely. It's worth it.
Yeah, totally.
It's worth it.
Do it all over again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cheers,
guys.
I
And I think that another great point advantage and privilege of having this is I have so many friends and family that come here to fill up jars of good water. Fill up jars of water to drink, as well as water to feed their plants, or water to use to clean their house instead of like using bleach or using anything other like bought product. And as far as the business goes, financially and mentally, all of a sudden you're relieved of remembering to get that cleaning product, remembering to have bleach underneath your sink, etc. It's one last task that you have to like be on top of.
So there's like a physical, tangible
Absolutely.
value provided, but also
Right. And what kind of like cost do you put on your mental well-being and like the overwhelmingness that all of us have when you're running a restaurant or a commercial business, period. Anything that can take something off your plate, do it.
Yeah, for sure. One less thing to not worry about, and one less thing to have a peace of mind on, knowing that it's adding to the experience that you guys are providing.
Absolutely.
Which is already epic.
Thanks.
Yeah, so thanks for what you guys do. And
we're proud to be able to provide water for our people this way, and for our staff to work with it, right? It's like we're educating and we're exposing people that have never heard of something like this before, and to be able to expose people to not using chemical products to clean, to know the importance of like a pH balanced water it's huge. Yeah.
And you already have that trust within the community, within your employees, and they're like, oh, like if somebody I trust is telling me this,
Right.
then why would I not listen?
Totally. Eyes are already open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Thank you, Ayla.